And welcome back everybody to How Not to Souls. Today we're looking at a hex build from Dark Souls 2, which is a hybrid caster, which gives it a lot of diversity within how you use it. You can use it for spells and miracles, and its bread and butter is the hexes, which are pretty damn good, and that does really well in PvE and PvP. Now let's take a look at our stats. And what we're rocking at a 167, so 20 vigor and 20 endurance. We're basically a glass cannon. 5 vitality. We haven't put anything in there yet. I don't plan on doing so. 40 attunement. We want to get a lot of casts of all of our spells and have a wide variety of spells to use. And we also have chunkier spells that take up 2 or 3 slots, possibly even 4 slots. So having a lot of attunement can help balance that out. Strength and dex 12 and 18 for just weapon requirements, because we need some kind of defense if we run out of spells. So, and then adaptation in 8. We're not really done with this build yet. Well, we're not done with the playthrough. So my plan is once I hit 50 on faith, we're going to be putting the rest of the adaptation so we can get some nice dodges in. 51 intelligence and 48 faith, and having those balanced between intelligence and faith, it's pretty huge. It helps you get better damage, really. So let's take a look at our loadout. We're rocking a dark silver black spear plus 10, a plus 5 fire chaos rapier. I don't know, I like that, be able to use the pyromancies with it. So being able, and because they're equally scaling as well with faith and intelligence, so having a fire weapon is equally as good as having a dark weapon. And a plus 5 sunset staff for our more intelligence-based hexes, and then our dark black witch staff plus 10 for more of our faith-based hexes, and that gives you a good balance because the black witch's staff actually can cast a bit of everything except pyromancy, but still it's a very, very good tool to have. I mean, you can use a chime in its place. That's up to you. I chose the Black Witch's staff. Our rings. Right now we have life ring plus 2 because we are a glass cannon. Gain as much as we can is beneficial. Dark clutch ring for that extra dark damage. Southern ritual band for an extra attunement slot, and a third dragon ring for stamina, a quick load, and I think we get a little extra health out of that too. Our fashion right now, we have a Hexer set plus 5, Lion Mage robe plus 10, Lion Mage cuffs, and Chaos boots. And the Lion Mage gear give you faster casts, so keep that in mind. If you want to have a faster cast, equip all the Lion Mage stuff. I prefer the pants. I thought the dress was kind of crappy. So anyway, your consumables can be what your consumables are. Arrows can be what you want them to be, if you choose to use a bow. And yeah, now for our spells, here, I'll show you what we have, what we're holding right now, and this is more for the PvE aspect. We have holding Dark Orb, Dark Greatsword, which I've been swapping in and out with Dark Hail, Dark Weapon, and Great Resonant Soul, which does a lot of damage for that kind of like a projectile attack. And I'll show you what I've been using for our layouts for PvP, which this is always subject to change with PvP, so keep that in mind. Or if you don't feel comfortable with these, you can use whatever you want. So I've been using Affinity, which is great. It's basically a dark version of Crystal Soul Mass. Dark Greatsword. Oh, wait, hold on. We use Affinity, Dark Greatsword, Great Resonant Soul, and Life Scraps, which kind of does something similar to like Firestorm or Fire Tempest, but it's a dark spell, and it's a tighter circle. So if someone comes in on you and you get a quick cast in, it creates this barrier of dark magic that tosses them back. But otherwise, it's a pretty good build. I enjoy it very much. It's been a fun playthrough so far. It works pretty well with PvP. I'm not the greatest at PvP, but I have won some matches. And I have embarrassed some people, just to be honest. Just coming in and they don't know what they're in for. But I say, if you play like a more veteran player, they're going to be more prepared than the average person. So also keep that in mind. And that is our dark build. Now please enjoy some PvE and PvP footage, and I'll see